Hello Taurus, welcome back to Be Love, Receive Love Tarot. I'm Milo and I'm going to be your reader for today. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you for tuning in. If you're a return viewer, thanks again for your support. I appreciate you. This is going to be a general message for the month of June. That means anything from career, finances, romances, friendships, family matters, spirituality, whatever you need to hear most is what's going to come out in the cards. Please don't shoot me, I'm just a messenger. It may or may not resonate with you, so only take what fits to your situation, leave what does not for somebody else. You are Cinderella in your own story. You don't have to put on somebody else's slipper. And with that being said, as always, this is a gender not specific reading. If I say he or she, I'm referring to the person on the cards, not you or your person specifically. Mercury retrograde is over, so those spiels are getting easier and easier as I go. Today I'm going to use the Work Your Light Oracle, the Light Seers Tarot, and use the Mystic Tarot to get you some clarity. I put the Mini Wild Unknown away for a month just because, well, I feel like I've been overusing it. Always keep in mind that in the middle of the month I give away a free bonus love reading to the collective of each sign for the most viewed video. So the best way to do that is to interact with this video as much as you possibly can. Like it, share it, subscribe to my channel, comment down below, let me know what's up. The most viewed video will then get a bonus love reading in the middle of the month, because you never know, you might not get a love reading in this and you might want one really bad. So let's jump into it for Taurus in the month of June. Inner Temple, Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So you might need to do some heart chakra work this month. Your Inner Temple is a self-care card to me as well. You need to devote some time to some self-care and not so much on, putting other people first. You need to put yourself first for a little while. Now let's see. One card for Taurus, please. Thank you. Unbound, releasing soul, patterns, contracts, and past lives. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Okay, so releasing soul patterns. Forgive me, it's been a little while since I've used this deck, so I just want to make sure I'm giving you the right message. Wait. It's time to release old stories that have been playing out in your life. They're coming up to be healed. Take a look at the patterns in your life and that you are ready to release. Sorry, not end, but that you are ready to release. Release yourself. This is the life in which you free yourself from trauma and lives past. In order to grow now, you need to soften by receiving and calling in support. It is time to unbind from the old ways of being that are no longer sustainable. So if you've been in a fight or flight or freeze mode, this is asking you to release the fear that has set you back. For instance, if you've been secluded or isolating yourself, this is the time to step out of your comfort zone and be seen or heard. If you've been quiet and haven't spoken your truth, this is asking you to be heard. And what is your soul calling you to do? Trust your intuition for what that means to you. Let's dive in and see what this is talking about. Ace of Pentacles. An offer of some kind. Justice card trying to poke out behind it. Libran energy. I'm really picking up on the gardening here. The working hands. You put a lot of hard work into something. And you're about to show the world what it is. Three of Cups, a reunion card. Interesting. This is your energy. Maybe you want to offer, come back, Four of Wands here. You want to offer somebody another chance, a new beginning, a fresh start, something celebratory, worthy of being celebrated. Something that's going to make the both of you happy. I say the both, but there could be two people involved in this. But in this card there's two, in this card there's three. Maybe you have like a third party in between the two of you that's going to help the reconnect. It's definitely a reconnection here. Judgment card behind this. Something that you let go of in the past. Let's figure out what this past energy is. Emperor, Aries energy. Jeez. King of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. The King of Cups at the bottom. This is something that I'm getting the expression, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. If it doesn't, you'll never know. That's this energy that this card is giving me. You could have set an earth sign or a fire sign free. Release them. And now you want to return. But you're not coming in empty-handed. You have a lot more than an empty cup to offer this time, is what I'm hearing. Maybe you went back to school and bettered yourself, or you furthered your career in some manner. I'm just drawn to the bookshelves, which is often like advancement in learning, Hey, excuse me. I think this person has been waiting for your return. Maybe they released you, like they left you, or you left them, and, it was always with the intent to return. Everything to come full circle. I'm even drawn to the infinity kind of background in this card, like it was always meant to come back around. You two have a very equal give and take relationship. I cut the deck and the King of Cups is back down there with water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's figure out some clarity on this. I'm just surprised that all of this is coming out. That it's saying to release old patterns and contracts in past lives. Three of Cups again at the bottom of the deck here. Releasing the need to stay quiet. Maybe in a past life, you had let go of this person and never had the opportunity to come back to them because something, deviated you from the path. So in this lifetime, this opportunity to come back around with this person is showing itself. So you may or may not even know who this is in this life yet, but they're going to feel very familiar to you. But for some of you, this is somebody in this life that you let go of, that you have a contract from an old past life. And even in this card, like, there's like fate, the strings of fate here. You were fated to come back together. You were just kind of waiting for this reunion. And I'm really picking up like a third party influence, a friend, a family, somebody that's going to have you follow what your soul is telling you to do. Right underneath that, warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Something's calling you back to this person, whatever this is. This is, out of all the readings, I've done 6 readings so far, and this is the first love message that I've had to do. I was hoping with this deck that it would help me not, but yeah, you've been feeling very stuck with the situation. You don't know. Again, with the fates, like, these are the fates in this deck as well, and I'm talking about fate. I feel like you're kind of cursing your own fate right now. Like, you're withholding your energy from this person from the past. Like, you're not opening up your defenses to them because you're kind of cursing the fates. You're like, this is not what it's supposed to happen. This isn't what's supposed to happen. But the fates are like, yes, this is your soul contract. This is what you signed up for. So if you don't want this, I would suggest seeking a higher source, like a shaman or something, to help you cut these cords, like serious spiritual business. Because if this is even a twin flame energy, which we did have the Four of Wands, I'm pretty sure we had the Four of Wands in your reading. I'm almost positive we did. But either way, if this is a twin flame reading, you're not going to be able to cut those ties. You'll be able to postpone it until next life if you don't want it this time. If you don't want it in this life, that's your free will. But it's going to keep you stuck in this energy. And your spirit guides are like, why are you fighting fate? Like, he looks very confused as to why you're so distraught over fate, over what the fate is. Like, you just need to accept the fate, your fate. The Emperor here. What is this energy? What is this energy? The Emperor. King of Wands. Fire energy, big time. Queen of Pentacles. I have a divine match here as well. But this was your recent past. So maybe you were with a fire sign. up until recently, and you've left this person because you know deep down that this other person, possibly an earth sign, is your match. And, you know, nobody else kind of compares to this person. Like, you're comparing even this person, this fire sign, to them. And they know that they'll never be that for you. I actually saw a thing on Facebook, like just a meme, and it was like, I will fight 100 men that want you, but I can't fight the one man that you want. And that's because you can't make somebody not want somebody else. You can only, you can only win against the ones that don't want your person. You can't win against the person that your person wants. And if that's not you, well, you're not going to win that battle, so to speak. And that's what I'm kind of picking up from this energy. Like, this person knows they don't hold a candle to your flame with your person. Like, they know that nobody compares to the person in question here. King of Pentacles. Why is this King of Pentacles here? King of Pentacles for the Spirit. The Star card. Hope. Queen of Pentacles stays at the bottom of the deck. The hope that they came back. You were both set on separate paths. You both had to separate in this life in order to grow, in order to, learn how to love yourself, learn how to better yourself, learn how to nurture yourself, love yourself, and then you could come back together. And the beautiful story behind this card, this hope card, is Pandora's box. And, she let it out, and when she opened up that box, all this pain and anguish and bad happened, but what was left in the bottom of the box when she was able to close it again was hope. So, you might have left this person because it was hard, because it didn't make sense at the time, and then realized that nothing compared to this person. And even though things have changed, there's still this hope that there is a chance with this divine union that you have in this life. And I think that's why you're so angry and fighting fate, is because you're like, this person has changed so much, I've changed so much, that I don't even know if this person would accept me anymore. Would they even still love me after everything that has happened? Page of Cups. I mean, there has to be an apology. There has to be a reciprocity. And I think you know that. I think that, if you walked away from this person, if you cut them off, even with the idea that they were going to, that you guys were going to come back together eventually, I think deep down in your heart that you're the one that has to do the apologizing here. Because even when I said that in this card, like, would they still want me after everything that's happened between us? And that's why you're holding back, because you don't want them to break your heart like you broke theirs. Could be third-party influence here from the past, like maybe you left them for somebody else. I mean, this person, obviously. But they didn't compare. Four of Pentacles, you're really holding back from this person. You're very stuck on how to approach this person. I think your best plan of attack with them is to literally just apologize. I mean, you don't have to come out of the bat being like, I'm completely in love with you, nobody compares to you, blah, 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 blah. You could just start with a simple, I'm sorry for what happened between us. And a lot of times, you know, with an actual sincere apology, people are very willing to open up that gate and you know, reconcile in a sense. It may not lead to a total reconnect in this life, but it'll give you peace of mind and get you out of that stuck energy regardless. You know, knowing that you both took responsibility for your roles in the undoing of this love affair, essentially. But if this person that you left them for, or that you chose over them, or whatever the case is here, this other energy, this person that you've been seeing or / just left, if they're still around in this picture and you apologize to this person, you're manifesting the energy of heartbreak, because, you know, you can't, the universe isn't going to let, especially twin flames, they're not going to let twin flames enter union again until they're both ready. And if you're still holding on to this baggage from the past and you're not releasing karmic partners and karmic debt, if you're not owning your part in the story, you're just going to stay stuck in the energy. So I think what you need to do is reopen that Pandora's box and you know, put your apology into it and see what comes of it. Maybe there is still hope. That's what I have for you. I'm going to leave it there. That's I can't do much more on that subject other than, you know, the whole, if you love something, let it go, and if it comes back, it's yours. If not, you'll never know. And that's the original energy that I got off of this card. So do with that what you want, but I'm going to leave it there. And I hope that resonated with you. If it did, give it a thumbs up, a like, a share, a subscribe, all that fun stuff. And this was a love reading, but if you want another love reading in the middle of the month, please feel free to make this the most viewed video for this month, and you will get just that. But until next time, Taurus, love and light. Take care.